Hi guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're looking into the 9% corporation tax rate that is due to be introduced in the UAE, in Dubai, the tax-free country, the tax-free place of doing business, from June 2023. So the first thing to mention here is the 9% tax rate. What is it? How does it apply to businesses? A lot of people are saying this is the end of the UAE. This is the end of Dubai as a tax haven, as a great place that's got tax incentives and a great place to do business. So the first thing to mention here is that 9% corporation tax. What basis does it apply? So you've got profits, you've got basically a nil rate band that's going to come into consideration. So you've got a tax-free threshold of 375,000 dirhams. Profits under this amount are going to remain tax-free, taxed at 0%. So a lot of the smaller businesses doing business in Dubai, they will still benefit from no tax. But then profits over this amount will be taxed at 9%. However, when we dig into this a bit deeper, actually at the minute the legislation is only going to apply to businesses that are physically doing business in the UAE. So it's going to apply to mainland companies, and it's also going to apply to free zone companies, but only where they conduct business and earn revenue from conducting business and activities actually within the UAE. So a lot of our clients will not be impacted by this because usually the revenues derive from the United States or United Kingdom. So as a result, you still remain that tax-free status. So this is fantastic news for clients because a lot of people were put off essentially by this new 9% corporation tax rate, and it was driving business away. It was taking the shine off of Dubai as a great place to set up and pay practically no tax when it comes to living here and doing business. So that's the first thing to mention, is free zones are not impacted by this where you conduct business outside of the UAE. So that's fantastic news. But then if you are earning some money in the UAE, how does this apply? So if you do still physically conduct business, is this new 9% actually the end of things? No, because it applies to basically that 9% applies to your profits, and the good thing here is you can deduct expenses from your profits. So expenses in a business would include assets. So if you had Lamborghinis, Ferraris, you were putting costs through, they could be a business asset. If you were buying properties, they could be a business asset. And also the biggest and most obvious one would be a salary. So as you run your own business, you can pay yourself a salary. That's a tax deductible business expense. And the best thing about Dubai, zero income taxes. So what this allows you to do is, even if you are impacted by this, you do derive revenues from the UAE, you can basically work with the numbers to make it so that you do pay practically no tax at all. So this is really, really good news for people. Whether you are in a free zone earning revenues from outside the UAE, that's fine, you're not impacted. Although if you are in the UAE and you are doing business within the UAE, it's not so bad on that respect either. So certainly Dubai is still the #1 place to be having your personal tax residence and your corporate tax residence, because you can benefit from the zero tax status. Also, it's a sound financial hub with strong banking, strong financial regulations and really solid institutions. So it is a great place to actually store assets. You've got vaults here as well where you can store expensive assets, gold, luxury watches. It is a very, very safe place in terms of crime. So for these reasons, along with the tax reasons, you should absolutely consider setting up a company in Dubai and having your tax residency here rather than a high tax jurisdiction such as the UK, where taxes can go 45% and upwards. Dubai actually has everything you need to offer and can help you pay a lot less in tax and build more wealth. If you want any help with this, you can book a call in with ourselves where we run through the entire process in terms of how we can help you set up overseas companies, get your residency permit here, go with you as well where you go to the medical centres, get your driving licence, the whole process. That's exactly what we do. So we work with you through the entire process, meet up with you at every single point. It's a very VIP, bespoke concierge service where you don't have to arrive in a foreign country and figure things out for yourself, because we're here, we've been there, we've done it, and now we can help you do that as well. If you want to find out more, click that link in the comments and book a consultation call so we can run through your circumstances, see exactly how you would benefit and give you some personal bespoke advice. That's all for today, guys, but if you've enjoyed the video, do give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe.